Hello everyone, and welcome to my video on Less by Andrew Sean Greer. This Pulitzer Prize-winning novel tells the story of a struggling novelist named Arthur Less, who is invited to attend a series of literary events around the world. As he travels to various locations, including Paris, Italy, India, and Mexico, he reflects on his past relationships and his struggles as a gay man and a writer. Through his experiences, Les comes to realize the importance of living in the present and finding happiness in one's own company. This novel deals with themes such as the passage of time, the search for love and acceptance, the role of art and literature, and the idea of the less than. Throughout this video, we'll take a closer look at the plot and themes of the book, as well as its characters and the writing style of Andrew Sean Greer. I'll also be sharing some of my personal insights and reflections on the novel. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Some of the main themes of the book include 1. The passage of time, and how it shapes our understanding of our lives and relationships. 2. The search for love and acceptance, especially for those who identify as gay. 3. The role of art and literature in providing meaning and context to our lives. 4. The idea of the less than, which refers to a feeling of inadequacy and being overshadowed by others. 5. The theme of self-discovery and finding your true self. The novel is a narrative adventure where Arthur Less takes us through his journey of self-discovery and realization, where every chapter is a new destination and a new lesson he learns on his way. Chapter 1. In the first chapter, we are introduced to the protagonist, Arthur Less, a struggling novelist. He receives an invitation to attend a series of literary events around the world. His longtime lover is getting married, and Less decides to attend the events to avoid the wedding. This sets the stage for Less' journey of self-discovery and reflection. Chapter 2. In Chapter 2, Less begins his journey in Mexico. He reflects on his past relationships and his struggles as a gay man. He also meets a young man named Teddy, with whom he forms a close bond. This chapter establishes the theme of relationships and the idea of finding acceptance and connection. Chapter 3. In Chapter 3, Less travels to Italy where he attends a literary festival and reconnects with an old friend. He also reflects on his strained relationship with his father. This chapter deals with themes of family and the past and how it shapes us. Chapter 4. In Chapter 4, Less travels to India and joins a group of writers on a retreat. He begins to reflect on the idea of the less than and starts realizing the importance of living in the present and finding happiness in one's own company. Chapter 5. In Chapter 5, Less travels to Paris, where he reflects on his past relationships and his struggles as a gay man. He also reconnects with an old flame and begins to come to terms with his feelings for Teddy. This chapter deals with themes of relationships and self-discovery. Chapter 6. In the final chapter, Less returns home, where he comes to realize that he doesn't need validation from anyone else to be happy. This chapter brings the novel to its climax and final realization, where the character finds inner peace and contentment. Throughout the book, Less journeys through the different parts of the world. Each destination and person he meets brings up a new reflection, emotion, or realization. He slowly learns to live in the present, finds happiness on his own company, and stops seeking validation from others. In conclusion, Less by Andrew Sean Greer is a novel that takes the reader on a journey of self-discovery and reflection. Through the character of Arthur Less, the book explores themes such as the passage of time, the search for love and acceptance, the role of art and literature, and the idea of the less than. One of the greatest takeaways from this book is the importance of living in the present and finding happiness in one's own company. Throughout his journey, Less learns that validation from others is not necessary for one's own happiness, and that it is possible to find joy and fulfillment in one's own company. Another takeaway is the theme of self-discovery and inner reflection. The novel's journey teaches us that looking back on one's past and relationships can bring up new understanding and insight. The book also touches on the theme of accepting and understanding oneself, which is especially important for anyone struggling with their identity or the society's expectations of them. In short, Less is a thought-provoking and relatable novel that offers valuable insights on the human experience and encourages readers to find their own path in life. It encourages readers to live in the present and find happiness in their own company, that validation is not needed, and to self-discover and understand themselves. It is definitely a book worth reading and rereading.